And as I was saying, 11,375, so off we go. Still skipping, I think. Damn, the bank is getting quite a run. Okay, so I think now we're going to be on 5-6, but I'm not absolutely sure about this. 11, 12. And that got us out of that bit of nonsense. So the rollover was good. And that's a repeater. And back to the minimum. Very important. Back to the minimum. Back to the minimum. It's a greed controller. That's a repeater. So that's 2, 3. Okay. 5, 3, and we skip. So now we're on 5, 6. Ooh, now we're on 11, 12 again. $23, 5, 6, 11, 12, 23, 25. Okay, and we're skipping, and we've got the next bet will be 5,000. Okay. This is tenuous, but it's how it is. Oh, that's not so great. Well, I certainly don't double after at 5,000. So, oh dear. Okay, well, we can't repeat. So we're at 10,000 down right now. Can't repeat, so I have to go to a new shoe and repeat the bet. Well, actually, it's going to be the full amount, isn't it? Okay, so now I think this is the last one. 20 grand, that's 30 grand in the hole. It won't allow me to repeat for sure. No, see, it won't. So now 30. And we're skipping. And of course get a player win. So 30 down. Sorry about this. Okay, so now we go the full amount. I can't go higher, which of course is a frustration. 40 down. Rating. Can't raise the bet to what I need, you know, so. So now we're 30 down. Now we're 20 down. 30 down. 40 down. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm not sure that with a 10,000 limit, I'm not sure I can do this. But I'll know when I plug all this into the model. We're 50 down right now. $50 down. Oh, 60 down. Ah, just getting absolutely no breaks here. See if I could just make the right bet. Okay. $60 down. You can see what my frustration is, which I can't, I just can't. 50 down. I can't make the proper bets. 60 down. 70 down. Oh dear. 80 down. And we'll just skip now. Something's gone wrong with our orientation here. Okay. 80 down. $90 down. One to go. $80 down. 70 down. 60 down. 70 down. 80 down. 70 down. 80 down. No, it's not going to work. Well, not limited as I am to the 10 grand. That's 90 down, I think. Do it again and skip. Now we're in, and I'm going to have to stop this one, I think. So we're 90 down at the moment. 80 down. 70 down, 60 down, 50 down. Oh, of course, once I get the bankroll going, I can bet whatever I want, I think. 50 down, so that's 60 down, and I think what we need to do is go all in. Well, let's say 60-25. That was good timing, wasn't it? 35-25. 10-25, but I'm not going to do 25. I think 5,000 would be an adequate win. All right, so it's 5,500. That's what we need to win here. So we'll repeat and increase that to 12,500. Oh, fuck. Pardon me. All right, so we're 25. We're going to be 25-25 now. I think I should have possibly stopped there, but... $25-25, which will get us out, I think. Oh dear. So we're at 50-25. I'm going to stop it because it's at 13 minutes. Okay, so keep in mind that of all of these models, all of these representations, summaries, whatever, aren't about saying this is what will happen. They're saying this is what can happen. And the reaction I get to these things very often is, well, hey, you'd have to be nuts to bet that kind of money, to vary your bets from 25 to 14,000 or from 14,500 to 25,000. But the fact of the matter is that if you don't bet this way, progressively and following patterns, then you will lose. And we need to keep in mind that baccarat is the highest grossing game in terms of the number of tables, the number of units, the number of players, and so on in the world. I mean, blackjack just pales into insignificance against baccarat around the world, and even in Nevada, because there are just a fraction of the number of baccarat tables compared to blackjack tables, and they just make so much more money a piece. It's ridiculous. But the thing that's funny is that the money is mostly bet in tight spreads by very wealthy people who lose, because that's a bad plan. And as for the 25 amounts here, that's just a holding bet. Basically, what you're doing is you're saying, okay, we hit -3. We're now going to step back. If you're at a grown-up table where they let you do this, then you can just skip rounds. You just sort of say no, and no bet, and you don't bet until a player win comes up. And of course, in this first section here, you'll see that we had a $25,000 bet that went down, and then that was followed by another $25,000 bet, and the win there accounted for most of the overall profit. But that's just the way it has to be. I mean, there are two things that you must have. You must have a bloody big bankroll, and you must have a plan. And then, of course, it rolls on to the fact that you must stick with it. You must be disciplined. You must be all of the things that I was not when I was playing against the Wizard Sim. But I'm just showing you here what what can or what should have been achieved betting those those same bets, and you can see there was a gag out there which I just didn't activate because I don't know. I was playing like a prat. I was playing like that guy with six arms who just keeps throwing chips on the table and moaning about his bad luck. When in fact, if he'd played sensibly, if he'd played systematically, if he'd played pattern betting, he would have made a shitload of money. But anyway, that's another story.